Etheria restart is finally live, guys, which means that you can finally log in and start re-rolling till your eyes are bleeding or till you're actually putting your hand on your most wanted animals. Now, in order to re-roll in this game, guys, you will require either multiple emails or different Google accounts. For the Apple ID, is going to be a bit more complicated. You will want to use some emails. So either you're going to put in some random emails in there and then create that actual email to get access to your account. Once you're going to get what you want, of course, you're going to be able to continue and play on that account. That's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going to do an ultimate reroll guide. We're going to see how many summons you're getting and everything. We're going to try to use all the promo codes available that we have access to at the moment. Of course, you're going to get some rewards. It's going to take around 15 minutes. 20 minutes, depending on how many times you've actually done this before. One thing that I want to mention from the very beginning, if by any chance you took part in the beta and you've spent money, you took part in the rebate event, do not reroll because you're going to lose all of those Hydra vouchers that you will receive back on that account. That's something that I won't be doing personally. I won't reroll because I've spent in the beta. But let's dive straight into it. Another thing to really pay attention to is make sure you're selecting the right server, guys, because you're not going to be able to change them after. So if you're going to play on Europe, if you're going to play global or Asia, make sure you guys select that. I'm gonna play on global. If you guys are looking for a union and all that, I will be leaving the link to our Discord in the pinned comment description down below. We're gonna have over 20 different clans, guilds, guys. Pretty much for every type of players, hardcore players, free-to-play players, casual players. So come and join us. Make sure you're selecting the right server. Talking about picking your name, guys, you don't have to worry. You're going to be able to select the same name multiple times, or at least in the beta, we were able to do it. If not, it will cost you around 100 gems to basically change your name. Now, unfortunately, we cannot put symbols or anything like that in here. So I'm going to have to basically play a bit around with it and see if it's going to let me do it like this. Seems like it's not allowing me, but either way, that's pretty straightforward. Now, one thing that will save you a lot of time, guys, is basically trying to skip through all of these cutscenes, storyline, and pretty much everything that allows you to skip, because this will take you a lot of time. If not, I tend to skip through all of the story and stuff. I don't really care about it. Now, there will be a few enemies that you're going to be able to skip. Some of them will not be skippable, especially right here at the beginning. But once we're going to get to chapter 1 and stuff, that's when we're actually going to be able to skip some enemies. Once you're done with the tutorial, guys, that's when you're going to be able to kind of like put it on 2x speed, start putting it on auto. You're going to be able to do your free summon right here, which will give you Leon. And then you're going to be able to do the chapter 1 storyline. Basically, that's what you need to do in order to unlock your mailbox, start receiving rewards, unlocking the codes as well. So once you start doing the chapter 1, guys, from here on, you're actually going to be able to start skipping some of the enemies. Auto battle on, 2x speed on, and from here on, you can relax because the tedious part is gone, which was the tutorial. Once you kill all of the enemies in these areas, guys, you're going to be able to unlock the next area, and from here on, you can actually start skipping enemies. Make sure you're picking up all of the chests as well, because some of them will actually give you summons. You can always come back and basically revisit these areas if you really want to, but it's not something that is mandatory to do, right? So we're gonna have to fight this enemy quick. So from this area, guys, you can start skipping enemies from the very beginning of the train. So if by any chance they get aggroed, you can go to the chest, you open the chest, and basically he's going to forget about you. So 3 summons right there. Then you can slowly start moving on to the next area and basically finish the first part. Unlock the mailbox, the achievements, and everything else that we basically need to unlock in here. You can skip these enemies in here as well, guys. Get straight to the chest. Move on to the next area. Collect the chest because those can give you summons as well, or they give you crystals. You can purchase some summons. I would not normally tell you to waste all of your crystals on summons and stuff, but you're re-rolling, so it doesn't really matter. You want to see if your account is actually going to be solid, worth keeping or not. So you can actually just go through all of these areas. There are some enemies that you cannot skip, of course. You have the boss fights. But once you're done with this, that's pretty much it. Chapter 1 is done, guys. We actually got 10 summons. A lot of you might be getting lucky. Now, the main thing that you want to do is only summon on the permanent banner, okay? Because you have a chance to get the light and dark heroes as well from here, the animus. So basically, you're going to have to kind of like pick what animus you want to get. But we're going to get to that part in a second. We're going to... Oh! Wow! We started directly with an SSR. This is pure RNG. Now, I'm very curious to see what we got on the account, right? Because I am not going to reroll. Oh, yes, baby! There we go. So this will be my main account. But you guys can reroll, and maybe you're going to have the exact same insane freaking luck that I had. Mio to start with, a super, super OP unit. But we're going to get to that part in just a second. Unbelievable start for me in this freaking launch, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So let's get out of this one. That's what you guys should be looking for as well. Mio is going to be nuts for PvP, nuts for Doki Doki. So we have 3 summons right there. Now you're going to be able to basically check all of this out. You don't have to go into a fight unless you want to. I would recommend you to go and do a fight. You're going to get another summon from there as well. It's not going to take you long to do it either. So we're going to just chuck in all of the units that we had available before. Let it go on auto. Get that 1 free summon from there. Yes, it will take you probably a little bit extra, 30, 60 seconds extra, but you're going to get another summon. Every time you're completing a stage for the first time, you will receive rewards. I still cannot believe that I've actually pulled a freaking Mio on my very first time pull. That is absolutely insane. Now, if you guys will have the exact same luck with your reroll, that means that your eyes will not bleed out from rerolling non-freaking stop, okay? Which is really, really solid. But I'm gonna skip from this part to the inbox part, right? It took me 1 minute and 30 seconds. I got a summon from there. Some of you guys might want to do this. Some of you might not want to waste all this time in here. It depends how unlucky you are with your rerolls and all that. You see, we have chapter 2 available, but now we can actually go right here to the email. We're going to be able to collect all of our rewards. So that was from my beta. That's why I'm not rerolling. These are the pre-registration rewards. So we're going to claim that. I will leave these ones for the moment right here. Then, of course, you're going to be able to go to achievements, guys. From here, you're going to be able to collect other things as well, including some summons. As you guys probably noticed, there we go. We got some more. Let's get them from here as well. Treasure Hunter. You get some more Hydra Crystal. The main thing that will give you a lot of summons as well will be all of the promo codes that they have available. So look at pretty much everything. You have the summons. We're not going to summon just yet. Instead, we're going to go to the shop. Right here, you're going to be able to purchase the free one. Then you should have the weekly pack. You can claim that too, but basically you want to get this one with 800 crystal, 10 summons from there. And let's see, do we have anything else that we can pick from here? Not at the moment. We're going to check quickly the event tab as well. Maybe we're going to be able to pick something from here too. Okay, these are just offers. Seems like they've added quite a few. This purchase, we're not doing that because we are re-rolling. Candy Party, let's see what we get from here. Maybe we're going to get a summon. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're going to get some crystals. Either way, that's definitely more than welcome on the account. It seems like we have quite a few new events. Do the check-in, get those summons from there as well. That's the competition, task progress. We got to complete different things right there. Go to the event. You're not really getting much from here to start with. Growth boost. This is only at a higher level. Nothing here. Summit Arena. Nope. You can actually do all of this to get crystals. So basically, 50 crystals from there, 50 from there, 50 from there. And that will allow you to do more summons. I will be doing a video straight after this, guys. I'm going to go hunting, scavenging to find every single promo code available for you guys so you can use. That will give you a lot of summons every time you are rerolling or Hydra crystals. So in order to use those ones, you're going to go right here to other redeem codes, and I'm going to put them in the pinned comment as well, so you guys can just copy paste every single one of them, but on the other video, because I need to do some scavenging before to find them. Unfortunately, at the moment, I do not have them available. Some of them are in their Discord, at least for the launch, but I want to put them all together in a single video. Now, at the mail, we still do not have anything else but those things. We can go straight into summoning. We have 33. We're going to go to permanent summons. That's where you want to summon. And of course, we're going to quickly talk a bit about what animuses you might be targeting. So we're going to be able to do 40 summons. With the codes, most likely you're going to get to around 70, 80 summons, which is actually crazy. We got Oboro to start with. Okay. Let's move on to the next ones. Getting some good SRs is actually pretty important too. Chiaki the Echo, amazing. If we're not going for Freya, we got Rin the Unbowed. I'm not planning to summon for Freya at the moment. Not anytime soon. We're gonna do a lot of summons on the regular one. Okay, no SSR in here, but that's fine because we are building up that PD. We got insane. We got Sanya, amazing healer as well, even though she got a bit of a nerf. And now we have some left crystals, as you guys can probably notice. You're gonna bang them out as well, and maybe we get another SR in here. Maybe we're not, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We started really strong. Chucky the guard. Okay, so at the moment, this is a freaking perfect account, okay? Like, we've got everything that we need in here to start pushing content. Yes, a good DPS would be definitely amazing, but for the moment, we can definitely work with what we have available. What you should basically prioritize when you are rerolling. You want to prioritize one of the constant, one of the light element from here, one of the units from here, sorry. So it really depends what's your game plan, okay? Lily is absolutely amazing, very, very good support, can be used all around in a lot of content. You have thermometer manipulation, you have the buffs, the increased speed, the crit damage, the immediately starts the extra turn right there. Then, of course, decreasing the cooldown of the skills, which is really, really powerful. You have Mio, which we just freaking got. Insane, as I've mentioned, for Doki Doki. Will be insane for Arena. You have thermometer manipulation, speed up. You have crowd control, a lot of freeze. She's probably going to be the best crowd control unit in the game at the moment. Heinrich, absolutely amazing. He can deal a lot of damage. He can enable your other units to do a lot of damage. Strip buffs, which is going to be massive for Terror Maton, is going to be huge in a lot of content as well. As I've mentioned, pretty solid damage too, plus all of the other things that he brings to the table. Doki Doki, a really solid unit, mainly for endgame. It can be good for progression as well, do not get me wrong. A lot of buffs, thermometer. She will be useful 1000% in a lot of content. I feel like a lot of people are not giving her enough credit. You have Messiah, good damage dealer. Ignores defense, which is really good. Ignores passives. Puts invincibility on himself. Can be great for PvP. Can be pretty good for some PvE content as well, but I would not necessarily prioritize him over others, considering that you do have a banner for him too. And then you have Dark Sanya. If you're trying to do some dot damage teams, she's going to be great to basically detonate all of that, but she isn't that special. She's more of a niche unit. Maybe later on in the game, we're gonna actually see her full potential in some crazy, crazy teams. But either way, guys, that was everything for this rerolling guide. These are the fastest steps on how you can actually reroll and put your hand on your most wanted unit. Once again, I had freaking insane luck without even planning to reroll by getting Mio in the very first stamp pop. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love. If you enjoyed the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. I will be live streaming on my YouTube channel and, of course, on Twitch. But before that, I'm going to go scavenging to find all of the promo codes available for you guys to use to make your rerolling experience even better.